Hey there, Don Wilson here. In today's training video, I'm going to break down a case study on a product that we had. There's thousands of units called a wallet insert. Now, if you're watching this video, it's part of a series. It's video 2 in the series. In video 1, it's probably above this, below this, is going to go through a couple different things that you need to watch first. First, it's going to show you how to find hot products. This product, it's a wallet insert, which we're going to show you in just a moment. I showed you in the first video how we found it. Finding manufacturers for this product, I show you in the first video where we found manufacturers for the product that I'm going to show you that sold thousands of units in today's video. So if you haven't watched video 1, make sure and watch it because the video that you see today is kind of dependent on it. Using Dropship On Demand is covered in video 1. How we sold this and scaled this is 100% using Dropship On Demand. And then this video goes over it more than the last one, but we're going to show you some simple ads that we use to sell products. But in this video, we're going to show you some ads and how we sold multiple wallet inserts. So I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty of the case study in just a second, but before I get into that, I have to tell you something. This model, this Dropship On Demand model that I've done really well with and I've been sharing with you, it's not actually mine. It's actually the #1 seller on Gear Bubble Pro. His name is Bank K. We call him Bank Pop, and he's the #1 seller of all of Gear Bubble Pro, and he has multiple top-selling stores. And he consistently hits 7 figures a month, month after month after month. Not, I don't think every single month, but pretty close to it. So he's an incredible seller, and he is responsible for this drop shipping on demand model. Here's just check out 2 of his stores and the top selling products. 1.6 million from one product, 790K from another, 300 and pretty much 40K from another. Store 2, a 400K product, a 200K product, so on and so forth. Month after month, as you can see, he really started the drop shipping on demand concept in October on Gear Bubble Pro because September is when we actually launched Pro out, so October was the first chance he had to use it. 1.1 million here, another million the next month, almost another million. He had to taper off in December because we were kind of crashing from all the traffic. And then he continued to do it month after month. And here's the most recent month. I think this is just one store and still did $450,000 on it. So it's not something old that's not working and crazy outdated. This guy's been using it to do millions and millions and millions of dollars consistently. It's just absolutely crazy how well this works. So now that you know who's responsible for this, I didn't want to take all the credit for this. I have successfully made it work, but this is Bank's system. Okay. Now you know who's responsible for it. I want to dive into the case study. So here's a wallet insert. Finally got to it. Show you it. It's very simple. It's just a simple wallet insert that we charge $19.95 for it, plus shipping and handling, and it says, when I tell you I love you, I don't say it out of habit. I say it to remind you that you're the best thing that ever happened to me. This is something that we're targeting women that are married to give as a gift to their husband. As you can see from the stars, people really love the product. We've got tons and tons and tons of 5-star reviews on it. Here's the vendor. Now this is somebody on AliExpress that's selling it in a lot, question mark, lot, or quotation marks, which is 100 pieces at like 13 cents a piece. So we're charging 20 bucks plus shipping. It only costs 13 cents. And then we just need somebody to laser engrave in front of it. And then they e-packet it out. There's a lot of options in terms of fulfillment, but obviously the margins are there to make it work. 13-cent item with shipping is $24.90 is what we're charging here. A lot of room to ship that product, to manufacture that product very profitably. So let's go into the numbers. When I tell you I love you, wallet insert campaign name, the pricing is $24.90 out the door, exactly what I showed you. On this one, the cost of goods and manufacturing is $1.13. May have been just slightly higher than that because we used multiple different engraving companies because we sold some bulk of this version, and I'll show you another version in the next case study as well. So we got our cost down, but when we started it was a little bit higher, but it's about $1.13. Shipping, $2.84. I think it was actually less than that, but we'll just put it there. Stripe fees, which I calculate at 3% and then 30 cents per order. And I just pretend that everything's all an individual order and nobody's buying 2, even though that's not how it happens. So they're actually always a little lower than that. But I want to inflate these more than underestimate them because it's bad if you underestimate them. So our total cost is $5.02. And then our CPA for that is $19.88. If we pay, that's basically our profit margin that we've got in the middle. If we pay less than $19.88, we're going to be making profit. Now, it doesn't figure in refunds and cancellations, but I do a safe CPA and I inflate the numbers to where as long as you do what you're supposed to do, you don't really get refunds and cancellations. A couple here and there, but not that many. So we don't really run into that. But as long as we're paying 19 bucks or a little less than that would be great. and we do get the leads so we can make money on them later, we're making profit. Now the goal would be to pay $1 and make 18 bucks in profit. But this is how much we can pay max on the ads. And this particular one right here sold 2,765. Here's the ad. And just says, great gift idea for your boyfriend, fiance, husband. So guess what we targeted? We targeted women that are in a relationship, engaged, or married. This laser engraved note card makes a perfect keepsake that will last forever. And it's just a nice, beautiful photo. I think that it looks really good. Here's the ad. Engaged, in a relationship, married. Now it said 25 plus. I think we might have done 35 plus, but yeah, we did 25 plus in this particular ad. Now you could have done a little simpler. You wouldn't have had to do anniversaries, engaged shoppers, and all these different things. But this is what we did, okay? Just so you can see, this is the initial ad. Here is our actual ad results. This one, $10.71 per purchase, 37 purchases, $6.91 purchase. I mean, that's like $13 profit, which means that's like 300 and some bucks net just on that tiny little amount spent. But every single one of these you can see is drastically lower than 19. So if you look at the whole column, it's $11.15. Just doing some rough math, if it's 19, we have like $7.75 profit, 169 purchases, just a shy under $1,000. We sold over that. We sold 2,000 of these, so we're only looking at 170 purchases. But looking at just under $1,000 profit, maybe a little bit more, because usually this underreports a little bit, and some of these are multiple purchases and different things. So let's just call it $1,000 profit for 170 purchases. This campaign had 2,000 and some purchases, so we made quite a bit of net on a very simple campaign that didn't cost us a ton of ad spend. So here's the scaling phase. Here's the strategies that we use to scale this up to the 2,000 and some purchases. The vertical ones, data and spin based, which means we built out lookalike audiences, we did auto bids, manual bids, new behaviors and interests, and we scaled up to more countries and worldwide, and we broadened so that we could spend more money, and we got more behaviors out there. Horizontal, which means campaign based, demographical, gender swaps, design, quote, test, or put, other languages and countries. So if we sell this in English in the USA, we could sell it in German in Germany. Especially if we're e-packing it out from China, it's not really going to make that much of a difference depending on where we're selling it. If we sold it from wife to husband, can we do it as a gift for her son? There's many, many different ways that we can do this. Can we test another design? If that one worked, maybe another phrase is going to resonate with some different married women, because there's so many people in this audience that we can test design after design after design. This is another way to scale. So you scale up with ads, but then you scale out horizontally with drop shipping on demand. So this is what the vertical looks like a little bit more in depth. Build out your lookalike audiences, bump up your budgets. I'm just going to assume that you've done some ads as you're watching this. Find new interest in demographics, manual bids. Horizontal. Here's planned angles. This is going to give you a bit more than what I just gave you before. To my son, from mom or dad. To my husband, love wife. To my daughter, love mom or dad. And we would probably put this inside of a purse instead of in front of a wallet and display it that way so that it's a little more proper to give to a woman or a female. And then it's to my fiance, love you. To my wife, love your husband, put it in front of a purse again. My dad, happy Father's Day, which you probably saw in the previous video, was how that wallet insert was currently being sold on Etsy ads. Grandpa to grandson, pops, all those different variations. You kind of get the point. It's endless once you've got a blank canvas and you've got a product out there. You can do all of these different things. And guess what? We did every single one of them. So here's the next campaign up that I want to show you with horizontal scaling. To my son, always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Love, Mom. And you can probably see from the description, click here from mom to daughter version. So we had different versions of this. You can see from the reviews, they sold quite a lot and people are happy with it. So here's the ads. Just showing you a couple hundred here. and it's $16.78 per purchase. So we didn't do that well on this one. We made like $1,000 profit there, which is not good, I don't think, because we spent like $8 grand into it. But we did make some good money, and we did build up a purchase pixel, which we did use to scale another campaign shortly after this, the same audience. They made 6 figures in profit. So this is what we also did. Just check it out. To my son, never forget, yada, 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 love mom. I choose you, and I will choose you over and over and over, and I will keep choosing you. This is design throughput. You can see from the C reviews, we sold a lot of that one as well. I think we sold several thousand of the I choose you, and it was just wives as a gift for their husbands. To my daughter, love dad. Now that one didn't sell as well as we thought it was going to, and I think it's because I didn't do great mock-ups to show that it was inside of a great purse before. That no matter where you are, I will always be with you. I love you one. Sold hundreds and hundreds of units. I don't say I love you enough, so here's a little reminder. That one sold hundreds and hundreds of units as well. And this is mostly just getting a design throughput. So the To My Son version sold thousands and thousands. We sold a ton of these just following these horizontal scaling strategies. We got a design throughput. We did demographical, gender swaps. We tested new quotes. We did other languages, other countries. As you can see here, I don't remember which languages are which, but we sold this in many different countries with many different languages, and it worked for most of them. We did it to where it was wife to husband, mom to son, dad to son, and all these different ones were working. And overall, I don't know the exact sales totals, I don't have them, but we sold thousands and thousands and thousands of units of this wallet inserts to all kinds of different demographics. I know this may be weird, but I want to hit you with a pattern interrupt, okay? So when I first recorded this video that you're watching right now, it was when we did an internal opening for Dropship on Demand, which you're going to hear about more in the next video. But when we gave out that PDF, we had only tested the wallet insert, and we hadn't yet tested the wallet itself or the keychain, because those were just products that met our Dropship on Demand criteria, and they were actually next up on our list of tests. So, well, you'll be happy to know that they both sold. So, surprise! The wallet sold too. This is a wallet we've launched within the last 60 days. This isn't old stuff. This is what's happening right now. It says, to my son, always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you know, or stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Love mom, or love dad. You know, whatever version it is, it follows the exact same thing as the wallet insert. So here's my results on just 2 of the campaigns that I ran. We got over a 7% conversion rate on the wallet at 50 bucks. And we got another one that's the Love Dad version, and that's just 2 of the versions that we ran. 315 sales on that. And some of our Dropship on Demand students kind of scaled me under the table. So I can't show their actual products for privacy reasons, but they did say that I could show some of the stats. So Phrase 1 launched within the last 60 days. Sales revenue, $122,013.85. And again, I want to reiterate, this is stuff that was launched after this video went out to hundreds of thousands of people. You could still launch this. This stuff is selling right now. I just want to show you just how much proof there is that this works. Phrase 2, launched within the last, I think, 30 days. 32,000 plus in revenue. Phrase 3, 19,000 plus. Phrase 4, 17,000 plus. And there's, I think, 20 different phrases that have very strong sales results that have been reported back to me. And that's just what I know about in terms of the student results. So I wanted to update you with that. Every single thing that's in the PDF is sold. So I'm going to send you straight back to traditional video that you're watching right now so you can get a recap of it. So here's a recap here. Starting your ads does not have to be complex. You saw how simple those ads were. The ones that we do them to married, engaged, and interrelationship audiences, they just have a good photo. They don't have any complex targeting. They just have some behaviors matched up so that we can get a pretty good audience, and that's it. It really only takes one product to have a winner over and over and over. Basically, this is a blank slated laser engraved card that costs 13 cents. With a little bit of creativity, we've got a winner that sold thousands and thousands and thousands over and over and over, and then some smaller ones sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds over and over and over. And it was one product. We found one manufacturer, we found one customizer, and it was really, really easy. The first one was a little difficult, but then once we got the first product down, we were good for the next 17 or however many of them that we launched. Combining both vertical and horizontal on-demand scaling together maximizes your winning potential. If you just found this product in AliExpress only with a phrase pre-made on it, you'd have one winner. Since we're thinking a little smart and we're using some horizontal scaling with dropshipping on demand, we got like 17 winners, and it turned out to be a lot more profit that way. So what's next? First, take action on what you've learned so far. There is so many products out there, from necklaces to bracelets to keychains to all kinds of different things that you can apply this model to. I mean, you can apply it to purses and all kinds of clothing, whatever you want. Take action on what you've learned so far. Now, next, I've partnered up with the top Gearblower Pro seller, Bank, to create a 7-step system that anyone can follow. Dropshipping on demand is just one piece of all this. Knowing how to set up your ads, how to set up a proper supply chain, how to do step-by-step advertising, how to scale your ads up to massive numbers like $1.6 million products. It takes a step-by-step system. In the next video, I'm going to share that step-by-step system with you. And then after I share the step-by-step system with you, I'm going to give you an opportunity to invest in a program that me and Bank have put together that shares this system, shares a couple journals, logging day by day, step-by-step, how we do this product by product. So again, take action on what you've learned so far. What you've learned so far can get you to 6- and 7-figure products. So make sure, watch the videos again, watch video 1 again, watch video 2 again, go search on Etsy to find products, go search on AliExpress to find manufacturers. Just think as the customization is easy and simple, and cross that bridge after you've sold it. But either way, make sure and take action on what you've learned today. Then when the next video comes out, take action on the 7-step system that you see in that. And if you like the program and training that you see, join our program then. So I will see you in the next training video. Hopefully you're loving everything. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video.